everyone, and welcome to my channel. I've got the bad boys on the table. They've had a nice smudging and they're ready to go to find out what Harry wants with Ukraine. Well, there's been lots and lots of comments about what he's done. A lot of people believe that he wasn't there at the time. There was also information come through that he wasn't saying, there was nothing in the papers or anything like that. I do believe that the Ukraine government does control all censorship, and that will be obviously for a security reason. I mean, it's a war-torn country, right? Well, that's my understanding of it, but, you know, why was Bunker Harry there? Right. So when we're thinking about it, I did a little bit of research over the weekend to try and find out if I could match, you know, even what he was wearing and everything like that. It does appear that the First Lady, which is Zelensky's wife, she is the ambassador of Superhumans, and it does look like that was her, unless she's got someone that looks very, very similar to her, and she was with him throughout the time. There's lots and lots of photos. There's even the video now. Now, all this information was not released until late 11th of April, our time, so at night time in Australia. Now, I've also seen where there's a UK vet that is in Live. That's where he actually visited, allegedly, and he confirmed it as well. I don't have any reason to not believe this guy. He's not on anything else, you know, when it comes to, well, his website doesn't go with any other conspiracy or anything like that. The comments on his website, on his social media page, there was a lot of people, you know, that came in and said Bunker Harry and everything like that. Well, you know, he didn't delete it or anything like that. So, yeah, it doesn't look like he's a Suicide Squad or so, you know. Just because someone hasn't seen them doesn't mean he wasn't there. But what time, what date, you know, was it before or after? Did he go the wrong way home? You know, like, I mean, was it after the UK, you know, circus in the courtroom? All I know is that it looks like it's 100%, you know, supporting Invictus. So more than likely Invictus would be paying for this trip, and he's cosplaying his whole family, basically. So, yeah, let's just find out what he wants with Ukraine and see if we can dash out if, yeah, if it was when they released it or after. Okay, the Emperor. Strength. Seven of Cups. There you go. Five of Wands. Eight of Swords. Okay, so apparently this was all a good idea from this one's wife, because Strength card has come up to actually show to Charles. What can I say? Charles, you've got the Emperor there, to his father. It's also the father card, that, you know, what he's going to do about security. This is all about security, would you believe? It was staged. It was staged 100% security. And the fact that we're not too sure if it's before or after either at the moment. But if the security was on that side, then I'd say it was after. But now it's actually on this side, so it's like going into the future. So, again, hardcore. You've got the Five of Wands here. There's no arguments or infighting or anything like that. So that would also mean that where he went, it seemed to, like, the attack had seemed to stop. I'm not too sure when the last time there was a strike in Lviv. I think that's how you pronounce it. Lviv is where he actually went in Ukraine. I don't know when, you know, it stopped there. I know it's ceasefire at the moment, allegedly, or I believe it's a ceasefire, but it looked like it was, well, for a war-torn country, the place that he picked was allegedly safe, right? Allegedly. But it is all smoke screens and gaslighting, 100%. Right, Judgment reverse, Two of Wands, That's reverse. And moon, yeah, lies, deceptions. Absolutely. So what we're saying is all lies and deceptions. There's some sort of agreement. Maybe he tried to make some sort of deal in Ukraine. Yes, he was in Ukraine. We're still trying to work out whether it's before or after. But it's mainly to show the king, right, his father, that he needs a security, because this is all to do, well, allegedly with Invictus, because, when he's representing Invictus, he puts his Invictus jumper on. So I think he was trying to do some sort of deal. It didn't happen. And Madam's not getting this kind of second chance that she's looking for. I mean, I know it was pretty pathetic what she did with New York City. So, Happy Squirrel, Ace of Pentacles. Six of Cups was in the past. Oh, no, that's reverse. Okay, it wasn't in the past. The Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is also thinking you've won the war, but you haven't, literally. And we're talking the gingerhead one. He's gone over to Ukraine. Now, if this was upright, because the Six of Cups is something from the past, right, it would appear, and I'll say allegedly, and I know a lot of people are going to say it's not right because they've got receipts. The cards are actually saying it wasn't the past. It was 100% about his security. He wanted to show his father, right, that this is what he does. He needs all this security. For some unknown reason, in his head, he's absolutely convinced that his father can change his IPP status. So it was well and truly planned. It was absolutely planned. Absolutely planned. And it was Strength's idea. So it was Markle's idea herself, allegedly. And she's all very, very happy. She's very, very happy about how her plans are coming on. The fact that you've got the Ace of Pentacles here, it was also about merching as well. So this is where it's 100% Invictus, merching, photo ops, lies, deception, gaslighting, and the main message behind it was all about his security and how much he needs an IPP status. All right. Eight of Pentacles, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the 10 of... Sorry, that's my that's my dog. Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords. Now, I'm not too sure exactly how much contact that this one's wife would have, but I do believe that we've got the security here, and again, not too sure what birth sign the First Lady is, Zelensky's wife. Sorry, I'm not too sure her name. I would say that she was the one that actually organised it, and I'm saying she is because we've got females here. Harry probably would have liked to have met the President or Prime Minister Zelensky, probably would have liked to, but it doesn't appear that he was in the country, or he was in that part of the country, or he never got a chance. But what he did do was meet the ambassador of this superheroes, superhumans, and this is your Ten of Cups, okay? They were actually very, very happy to see him. They have no idea what kind of person he is. They've got a horrible situation at the moment where they are. So, of course, they're not going to give a rat's about what his history is or anything. They just see someone that's come, someone that is cosplaying, absolutely cosplaying a royal. They say it as a royal. Even on their Instagram posts, there was, reference about a royal. They don't look into the nitty-gritties of him not being a royal or a former royal, working royal. Then they're not, they've got bigger things to worry about. However, it was all about security, 100% about security, because you've got the King of Wands here. You've also got some sort of director here as well. I'm not too sure if we're still going down the Netflix thing, but we're definitely going down the Invictus side of things as well. It costs a pretty penny. I would say it actually cost Invictus this. This is why I'm saying it's more Invictus this time than Netflix. I don't think Netflix is in any too rush to pay for the gruesome twosome anytime soon anymore. I would say this is all Invictus actually paid for it, paid for the security, but it was actually arranged by Zelensky, the first lady of Ukraine. High Priestess, Hangman, Three of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Well, here you have it. There you have it. I wonder if he's actually going to be mentioning, or if he did mention something about our late Queen. There's a good chance somewhere down the track our late Queen will be mentioned, because she got the Queen of Pentacles as well. And or that is Zelensky, the First Lady's star sign, despite the fact that I've also said, obviously, with the Queen of Swords, that was all the security side of thing as well. She, I'm not too sure. Like I said, I'm not too sure what her birth date is, but at the end of the day, we've now had Two of Wands, and now we've got the Three of Wands that have come through. He was looking for some sort of deal in Ukraine. So the question was basically, what does he want? He was looking for a deal. He was absolutely looking for a deal. He was trying to merge here. I don't know if it was something apart from Invictus, but to me, I would say it was more predominantly about Invictus. He wanted something. He was trying to do some sort of deal. He was not successful. There is also some sort of secret that you've got Harry the Hermit happening in Ukraine too, and the fact that this one's wife isn't on this line, but it's a secret between him and the Queen of Pentacles. That could be a little bit of scandal there. I haven't seen the player card come out, but we all know he's a player, so who would know? But it was something that he's been waiting to do, and so all about the happy families, all about the superhumans, absolutely. The First Lady is the ambassador of that anyway. It was Markle's idea. It looks like that she teamed up some sort of security. It's 100% for Invictus. Invictus paid for it. And all gaslighting, smoke screens. When did he go? Well, if you follow the cards, because again, it was about security, right? And you've also got the the King of Wands, which is also security. You've got the Six of Cups here, which is the past, if it's upright. If it's not upright, it was forward. I would say, as much as I hate to say it, maybe mainstream media got it right this time. I find it hard to believe. And it is a faint royal tour as well, with what he was doing, cosplaying cosplaying his parents and his brother. But because that is reverse, I'm going to have to get that dog out. Because this is reverse, I would say that it is what it is. He basically went the wrong way home. But I do believe that he's back there now, in America or wherever. Okay. Hey, let me know what you think in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.